Mighty Blow. And this guy has Strip Ball. I don't really suggest Strip Ball on Dwarf Blitzers. I don't really suggest Strip Ball on anybody, honestly. Maybe a War Dancer. Maybe a War Dancer. Alright, so I have Eric the Fish, yeah, okay, good, it's Eric the Fish. I have Eric the Fish over here. His reason for being over here is rather twofold. Since the play is coming this way, I need somebody over here to stop in case they get a blitz action, and like the ball lands right here. Having this guy right here can be a huge deal. Also, if the ball lands right here, Eric is decently skilled enough to walk back, pick up the ball, and come in this direction. And he's fast enough. Ball takes a good bounce, so there's no blitz, and I get a reroll. So it's a good kickoff, that's what you want. Also, and if I did get a kick like this, my idea was that Eric the Fish should come and stand on top of this Troll Slayer. He'll have to make a 2+ dodge roll, but that is acceptable. There's a Bonehead. I hate Bonehead. Alright, so because this guy is still standing, I didn't effectively poke a hole, so I can't just run my catcher through. But really, in this situation, you don't want your catcher going further than you have to, because I've still got plenty of time to score. I actually have 5 turns. Alright, again, I put my catcher here. He looks like he's in rather a dangerous position. But again, because I have block and dodge and this guy doesn't have tackle, this is really rather safe. There's only a 1 in 6 chance that this blitzer is going to be able to knock over my catcher if he makes the 1 die block. So I'm kind of hoping that he wastes his attack against my catcher. Also, I'm kind of hoping that he wastes a reroll, because if he rolls an attacker down, it's good stuff for me. This was a bad block. That was just stupid. It was a 1 die block. If I had fallen over, I couldn't have afforded that, because then they could blitz my ball carrier. And if I'd knocked this guy over, it wouldn't have mattered, really. So, that was stupid. Don't do that. He still gets a blitz on my ball carrier, and he has a decent chance of knocking him over, really. But he has to make 2 go-for-its, which, again, I don't agree with ever. And he wasted a reroll making the go-for-its, and then didn't have anything to back up the block, or the block. So I thought I was safe there, but against movement 6 dwarves, you're never safe. And yes, dwarves are better at dodging than humans, because you just saw him dodge there, and you will see him make some pretty spectacular dodge rolls a little bit later in the game too. Alright, so see, this is what I mean about these players. Like, they're not really doing anything yet. So for this turn, they were pretty much nullified just because they're low movement. I had to use a reroll there. I must have rolled attacker down, but that's where my reroll, my free reroll came in. Alright, so obviously dodge rolls are not going my way, so it's better to use the blitzes when you get the chance. This is important. Always, whenever you're trying to make a play, if you have the option to hand off instead of pass the ball, always take the handoff. Passes are more risky than handoffs by a good margin. Alright, so while I say you shouldn't take strip ball on blitzers, on dwarf blitzers, it actually comes into play in a pretty big way here. Like, usually what would happen is I would want, like I'd bring Bob up here to do something useful, and then I'd bring Eric the Fish, I'd make a dodge roll, and try to create an effective screen right here, and then put my catcher somewhere right around here, or I guess right here. So that way anywhere this dwarf dodged, it'd be on a 4+, even though he's agility 3. But because he is, whatchamacallit, agility, or because he has strip ball, I couldn't risk putting like him getting hit by this character, because then the ball would be loose over here. These dwarves will start collapsing on it. And I figured with this many tackle zones right here, I was pretty much safe from this dwarf, because let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he would have to make 2 insane dodge rolls, or an insane dodge roll and 2 go for it's, and then still get a